Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh? I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze? Is he your leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors. I don't need you to absolve me. The truth is, I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong, but how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her. Help me change the mind of the Madam Guardian?
Nobody knows that better than I do.
But he knows that better than I do. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
Belobog.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while. can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder they are. I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk, neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. I'm grateful. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more.
Somehow.
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be... Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't...
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the Fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the Fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us. We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go, and watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. I can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view.
Jess!
Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage. After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place. Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person. I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters. Careful. Enemies ahead. These aren't like vagrants. They won't...
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's make it quick. Batter up!
The best is yet to come. Can't stop the rush!
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Turn up the volume! I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Let's go. Just a scratch. Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The time is now.
This song's just for you.
Let's rock!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Looks good.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible. There's a bunch of crates piled over.
It's too late to repent.
Time for the main event.
How about this?
You're annoying!
Clemency? Never heard of it. The time's now.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
Curious. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! Time for the main event.
Turn up the volume!
Let's make it quick.
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh.
Come
They
to
can't
London.
have come too long. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search.
Looks good.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always...
Don't let him fool you. Everyone in the underworld knows that this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember... Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save
200.
What? Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Me neither. I never bring my coin purse with me on a mission.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling—
No! Not this time.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse.
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here. You.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomerald crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal.
I promise.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill. Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you. Are you sure you're okay just giving it to—
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must give him a chance, Zila, because other—
I don't really get what you just said. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it—
We need a strategy.
Move carefully.
My tempo!
You have the worst luck running into me. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Let's make it quick.
stage, you're welcome!
Let's go.
Scratch.
Go away!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Turn up the volume.
Let's make it quick.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! Let's rock! That's it. The show must go on.
Damn.
time to get vigilant! Who's the lucky one today?
What about this?
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike. Wow!
I don't remember inviting you. A gift from the stars.
Let's make it quick.
That's a set! Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Time for the payout!
A guest with no manners, huh? Who's the lucky one today? I don't remember inviting you. A gift from the stars.
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory! Wait for the tiles before you start counting.
A guest with no manners, huh? Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Play hard, win big, keep quiet. Gotcha! Don't need this tile. Come on.
Found your weakness.
Keep at it. Looks good.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs. Why do I feel like I've seen them before? But
A gift from the stars.
I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Let's go. How about this?
Play hard, win big, keep quiet. Stay calm. Don't need this style.
Who's the lucky one today?
Look.
I don't remember inviting you. A gift from the stars.
Let's make it quick.
Play hard, win big, keep quiet. Come on. Better late than never.
Look out!
You have the worst luck running into me.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
these stairs, they seem to have become more narrow.
Time for the main event. Keep up. My tempo!
My turn. Watch this!
Let's go. What about this?
You're annoying!
The time is now.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn up the volume! I told ya I could fight. Go away!
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken! You backstage are welcome! Let's go. Yeah!
The time is now.
This song's just...
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. You know, if we could have worked together to push back the fragmentum... We made it! It's been so long, but this place hasn't changed one bit.
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself. No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you!
I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal!
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Let's rock! Watch this!
Let's make it quick. What about this?
Keep up. My tempo!
You have the worst luck running into me. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! My turn.
More than that.
Time for the main event. rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! Turn up the volume!
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken! You're out! Let's make it quick. Batter up!
Keep up! My tempo!
Nah, I could have taken it on by myself. Should be all clear now. Look, the kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises stored in that corner there. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What?
This building? This playground equipment?
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld. Wait. Unless.
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry. Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. It's great, and it's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's
True. Let me check a few. Huh? What's this?
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a child?
Yes. I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me.
You're an undergrounder?
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now?
Blurry.
No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she would. The architect said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end,
Choose.
I must have been chosen from among the children here and then
Surface.
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future supreme guardian among us. Does Nat know about this?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must complete, and thus I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guard. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such... In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought...
Hey, are you...
Huh?
Well...
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line... Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that?
You're right. Thank you, Sila. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am that
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Yeah, Lady Branya. How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more?
Okay.
I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Don't mention it, Clara. Warning. Warning. Danger detected. Protect, Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. He's not bad, right?
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave. Oh, I came here for these painkillers too. There are a lot of people hurt at the Vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? Here you are. I hope... Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me. Especially everyone. He heard that the miners and vagrants had begun to engage in a large-scale conflict. He wanted to stop everyone from getting wildfire, wants everyone to leave the underground. But Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe. Yes. At least according to he says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions. I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to... So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog.
Clara, what are you...
You're... Miss Sela from Wild...
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp. So also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to... Miss Seela, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then...
I see. Let's...
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha for...
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us.
Great! Thank you, Miss Seela.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. We'll accompany you part of the way.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And... I have...
Understood.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't take long.
I heard that thing.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Nat, we're back.
That's our Zila. Nothing if not punctual. Oh, let me see. Metal plates, gauze bandages, painkillers. Huh. It's just... there are less painkillers than I'd expected. Did... Claire? Huh. If she was there too, then I understand. She wants to look after the injured vagrants. I think you made the right decision.
Hey, don't worry.
No need. I'll handle the clinic. I assume you three have more important things to be getting on with, right? Oleg will be waiting, not to...
So you guys aren't that close after all?
Oh, you're adorable, Branya. He was obviously joking.
I bet old Oleg wants to talk about Svarog. We should get going. Sorry, Nat. We'll have to leave the wood.
Oh, no worries. I hope things go smoothly.
Huh? Tired already?
I heard that thing's been cursed.
Aren't you? We didn't get any rest last night.
You're gonna have to step it up, you know? My record is 6 days, no shut-eye.
Hey, they're finally back! That's nothing. The unannounced disappearance record holder is right here.
It's good to have everyone back together. Let me get straight to it. Regarding the Stellaron and your predicament in the overworld. Your friends have gone over both with me again. The last time I saw Kokolia, she was an impressive young lady. I never thought... All I can say is that I sympathize with your situation. Rest easy. Wildfire won't go behind your back on this. Your plan sounds a bit like the ravings of a drunken miner, but at least you're offering a road forwards. We Underworlders haven't had a road to anywhere for a long time now, and you can see how things have become. I'm willing to give you guys a shot.
Don't worry, Mr. Oleg. We'll make sure you don't regret it.
Ravings of a drunken miner is a little harsh.
Maybe it is, but I think we need to set our sights on something a bit more realistic. You guys want to know the whereabouts of the Stellaron. Wildfire wants to remove the restrictions on the Underworld. In other words, Svarog is the target of both our efforts. If we can't deal with the boss, we can't deal with anything.
Diplomacy before violence. We should try peace.
Both your approaches have merit. We would always rather avoid losses and settle matters through peaceful means. But if the situation changes, we must. Wildfire has tried many times to make contact with Svarog, without success. At our current strength, it would be incredibly dangerous to use force. Svarog's robots don't fear sacrifice. But things have changed. Your arrival constitutes an external variable for Svarog. I may not have the full picture.
That would be best.
Our scheme is coming along nicely.
But
But I fear that Svarog just isn't the swaying type. You'll understand. What about you, Miss Silvermane? You're the only one here that isn't compelled to do or die with Svarog. I'd like to hear...
Well, the Underworld is still a part of Belobog. If Svarog's existence constitutes a threat to the people here, I will of course stand with you.
Excellent. An enlightened answer, young. Seeing as we're all on the same side, there's no reason to delay. Let's go. I've arranged... Wildfire's relationship with Svarog has been hostile for a long time now. Accompanying you would only lead to misunderstanding. Zila, perhaps you can take our outsider friends the rest of the way.
I'm on it, boss.
okay. I can take this mission.
I heard that thing's been cursed.
You are now a conscript of the... Julian! We got trouble. The boss went to the Great Mine along with her digger, and she refused to let anyone go with her. I feel like she's doing something dangerous. Fursman is in the mines. It seems like the boss heard some bad news about him, and she even took her Diggertron. Is she prepared? There's lots of bad guys in the mines. He's Hook's daddy.
Calm down, calm down. We're all here to work for a living. Why not sit down?
Save it. We treated you as our leader, but look how you...
Such a rat!
You sold the intel about the vein to Antonia, but we discovered it first. Now we lost the...
Traitor!
Well, nothing to say for yourself, huh?
Go away, you brutes! Don't bully my...
Oh, little Hook? Oh, no, you have it wrong.
Daddy?
Yes, I told Antonia about the vein, but I was the first one to discover it. I have the right to do...
It's only because you have that detector. Let's see who's...
Back off! I was thinking about the bigger picture when I did that.
Well, I think someone needs to teach you a lesson.
You'll never lay a finger on Daddy. It's you!
Another punching bag?
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn up the volume.
What about this?
This song's just for you.
Daddy, are you hurt?
Just a few...
Don't worry about me. I have Diggertron. No one can hurt.
Good. That's good. And... I remember. You are the outsiders Natasha meant. The conflicts between the vagrants and the mining team have lasted for quite a long time. Even if you have...
Daddy, let's go to the old witch's clinic. You're seriously hurt.
But the vein detector that rapscallion was after, somebody already stole it from me. It's just a tool.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time for the main event. Keep up my tempo!
Told ya I could fight.
Let's go.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Time for the main event.
Turn up the volume. My turn.
Let's make it quick. How about this?
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking The time is now.
Keep up. My tempo. You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this. Turn up the volume. I told ya I could fight. You're annoying.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike! Let's make it quick. Batter up!
The time is now.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time for the main event.
Keep up. My tempo. My turn.
Let's go.
Step aside. I have no
This song's just...
The time is now.
Let's rock. You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this.
Let's make it quick.
Time for the main event.
Turn up the volume. I told ya I could fight.
How about this?
Time for the main event. Keep up my tempo!
I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Turn up the volume. I told ya I could fight.
Let's go.
Halo, bukan Genshin. Jual Honkai Star Rails. Perusahaannya sih sama Genshin. Cuman bedanya di sistem attack-nya aja nih, fight-nya yang turntable.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up my tempo!
I told ya I could fight.
Masih dari Hoyoverse.
Watch this!
Let's make it quick.
Turn up the volume. You have the worst luck running into me.
The time is now.
Let's rock. My turn.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Langsung ke misi.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I've taken care of your wounds. I'm running short on medical supplies these days, though, so behave yourselves and stay away from trouble. You hear me? Don't pretend you didn't hear that, Hook. I'm talking to you.
Hook wasn't the one that caused trouble. It was those bad guys. We were just defending. You traitor.
Well, passing the buck is one way to handle this. That's enough for now. I'll say this one last time, Hook. If you cause any trouble again, I'll take Diggertron away.
Hook, understand.
The boss of the moles should stick to her word. I have patients to take care of.
Thank you again. If it weren't for you and Dr. Natasha, Hook and I probably... Well, a few days ago, I found a geomarrow vein using a vein detector, and I sold this info to Antonia. Then, those vagrants heard about it and accused me of being a traitor. They believe
From
that
other
since I'm
mine.
also a vagrant who came from another mine, and the mining team could not agree with that, of course.
Daddy? Are we short on money? Why?
My poor child. Daddy is old now. Who knows how people say I'm selfish, think I'm a traitor, but it doesn't matter to me. All you need to know is when I'm gone,
Daddy.
forget about it. Since I've got the money from the mining team, I have nothing to complain about. It's just a shame that I lost my vein detector. I guess so. It's an ancient relic that can detect geomarrow veins. It's very rare. I often carried it around looking for a new claim. I suppose some... anyway, I guess I don't need the detector anymore.
Hook seems to be giving me a look like, I want to talk to you outside the clinic now. So that's why people call eyes the windows to the soul.
These kids make trouble. Aku off dulu nggak ada uang. Oke, well, thank you udah sampai nonton ini juga. Sebentar, tapi kita live nih. Kita nyelesai misi satu aja.
Hook needs you to help with something. Yes, we can't. That detector is Daddy's treasure, so All right then. I'll be waiting for you at the shelter in the mine, big brother. I mean,